Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, January 11th here, and we have power. Yay! I just wanted to come on here this morning before I get started on this video and send out prayers to those people in California because that's just devastating out there. Also, I would like to continue prayers for the people in North Carolina. You know, they're still in tents and it's very cold. So let's send prayers their way. I also want to thank everyone who sent prayers my way. That was so awesome in the comments, everyone wishing us well. I sure do appreciate that. I'm going to show you a little clip of the snow we got. It wasn't as bad as they said, but I mean, we can't get out yet. But yeah, let's get into this video now. Thanks everyone for the prayers. I'm standing on our front porch right now. You can see the roads. That's our road to get out, and it is covered. So I'll be stuck here for a little while. Hopefully that melts off fast when it starts warming up. Got a little snow, but our problem is the ice. So hopefully this won't last too long and I can get back out there and get my pantry stocked. Hi everyone, it's Fancy, Loving Life Over 60. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you like prepping, pantry, grocery shopping on a budget, anything to do with saving money in this economy, just subscribe and hit that like button. Today I'm going to show you my overstock pantry, at least that's what I call it, and going to show you how empty it is, actually, is what I'm going to show you, and show you why I'm having to restock, and talk to you a little bit about how I started preparing and how long I've been doing it. You seen at the first of the video the little clip of the icy road, so I'm kind of stuck in the house. I can't go shopping. As soon as the snow starts melting or the ice starts melting, then I'll get back out there and I'll get this pantry stocked and take you along with me. But I had such awesome, great comments and tips, and I had a lot of people ask me about the freeze-dried stuff I use. So I was going to just show you this and talk to you a little bit about, you know, the things that, these are the 3 freeze-dried right here that I use quite often and that has really, really come in handy for me. So I was just going to tell you a little bit about that, and then when I'm done, I'm going to take you back there and show you my overstock pantry and show you how empty it is and why I'm on this mission that I'm on. But this right here, this is bell peppers. It's mixed bell peppers, and they're freeze-dried, and I've already opened this can. I've been using this can. That's why I was so excited to find those fresh ones at Aldi last week, because Ingles is so high. I haven't even been buying them. I've been working on this can right here, and you can't use it on salad. It doesn't taste good. After you rehydrate it, you can use it. I just dump it in my spaghetti sauce, my casserole, whatever I'm cooking. I just kind of dump it in there and it rehydrates itself. But this really has been handy lately, as high as those bell peppers are. But I did get the good deal at Aldi, so we were able to have a good fresh salad. That was awesome. This hamburger meat, and all this stuff you can find online. You know, I don't have a particular brand. I go for the best deal I can find when I'm looking for this kind of stuff. I'm pretty stocked on long-term food storage right now, so I'm not going to be buying anything like this. I just had a lot of comments and questions about it, so I thought I'd show it to you. This is the freeze-dried hamburger meat, and it's really good. We have used this in the past. What I would do, I would just rehydrate this and let it sit and soak. But what I do is I rehydrate it in a beef bouillon. And that just adds more flavor, makes it kind of taste, I think, good. But it's good no matter what. You rehydrate this stuff, you can use it in soups, casseroles, whatever. It's delicious. And once again, just order it anywhere you find it online. It's freeze-dried hamburger. And then the eggs, of course. My husband and I have been talking about maybe open one of these cans and start using it. Now, I'm going to wait because I know in the past, when eggs get around $5, sometimes they'll start going back down, and that's what I'm hoping for. Who knows? I mean, rumors are they're going to go to $9 a dozen. It's what people on YouTube are saying, but I'm going to wait and see. And if eggs do keep going up, we're going to start eating on some of our freeze-dried eggs to try and save money. You know, on the egg thing, I think it's something to do with bird flu and they're culling the chickens. If that's the case, they could go back down. That's probably nothing to do with, you know, inflation. That's more to do with bird flu, but we'll see. We'll see. If so, then I'll start using this. And then my Nido milk. I love this stuff. I've had a lot of questions on this. This right here, I don't know. It tastes better than milk, in my opinion. You could make a glass of this, and it's just like drinking milk. I love it. You could use this in baking. I use it, you know, to make, you know, like macaroni, anything you want to use that you need milk for, you can use this. And a lot of people ask me about this. Well, I had a Hispanic friend. She's a customer, and I was fussing one day about the cost of milk, and I was talking about the canned milk had went so high. This has been a while back. And she said that she used the Nido milk and told me all about it and everything. And so I said, I'll give it a try. I mean, and she's also the one that told me you could stick it in the freezer and it lasts longer. But so anyway, I tried it several years ago and love it. So, and you can get Nido milk. You could get it online. You can get it at Walmart. I mean, it seems expensive when you buy it, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I love it. Okay, so that is about the freeze-dried questions I had. I hope I could answer your question. You can find this stuff anywhere online. Another thing is, I had so many tips in the comments. I mean, people are amazing. I'm going to start actually doing some of the things people have told me. One of the things someone reminded me of is outlet stores for groceries. And we actually have one pretty close. I call it in my block. I don't like to have to drive very far to shop. So in my little block of stores, they're about 10 minutes away from me, and I have the Aldi, the Ingles, the Dollar General. But I also, in that block, have a grocery outlet, which I used to shop at all the time when my kids were home. And I quit doing that when they were all gone because, you know, sometimes the dates are just right on the mark. And when I had kids at home, we would go through that stuff so fast, it didn't matter. I mean, I don't worry that much about expiration dates. Canned food will last a long time. But when it was just me and my husband, I was like, I'm not going to the grocery outlet. And I really, truly forgot. So somebody reminded me of that. And I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to take you with me. We're going to go see what the grocery outlet is like one day. But another thing I wanted to tell you is why we started prepping I'm going to try to make a long story short. I am long-winded and I know that. But back in, those people my age are going to know what I'm talking about. Youngsters probably won't. But in 1998 and 99, all the news talked about was Y2K. And my husband and I, we were struggling. We had 6 kids. We could barely even keep food on the table. I mean, I was waitressing, just trying to help him, you know, keep everything together. We were both working really hard. And, we are Y2K, better prepare, you better stock, you know, computers are going to shut down. And we couldn't. There was just no way. Well, on the night, you know, that night at midnight, everything was good. When the computers rolled over and it became the year 2000, everything was going to shut down. Well, I stayed up all night. I had worked a double shift, got off of work at 10 o'clock, went home, turned the TV on, and was waiting because I knew I wasn't going to go to bed. I just knew everything was going to shut down. We were going to lose power, and I was praying, God, please, if you just let us survive this and let us be able to feed our children, if I ever get ahead, I will be prepared. You know, the Bible talks about being prepared. It really does. I won't get into that. So anyway, midnight rolls around and we all know what happened. Well, I didn't spend no money stocking for Y2K because I didn't have it. Everything was fine. So, you know, time goes on, you know, I'm thanking God, yes, you know, nothing happened, we're fine. And then in 2003, we were able to start this business. You know, going from waitress and truck driver to owning our own business was a big deal to us. But anyway, the Lord blessed us and we started making a little bit of money and we were able to get a little bit ahead and we started having us a stock. And we, so 2003 till now, we've always had a stock. When 2019 rolled around, my youngest son, he was in college, graduating actually. 2019, we had a completely full stocked room. I mean, you could go shopping there. And my kids actually did. They would shop my pantry when they were low on money. I didn't mind. That's why we stocked. We stocked for our kids and our grandkids. And so when 2020 hit, it was an eye-opener. I had a grocery store in my home, wall-to-wall food, a whole room, a pantry. We did not need anything. We were good. Guess what? My kids woke up. Mom and Dad aren't so crazy. So that's kind of a short story, as short as I could keep it, on why we're preppers and how long we've been doing it. So we've been doing this since 2003. And once our kids got the hang of it and we knew they were fine, everything was good, we knew they were prepared and knew how to handle themselves, and we didn't have to worry so much, then we quit stocking so much. You know, we finally figured, you know, it's just the two of us. And so we don't have a full, complete bedroom stocked anymore. We have turned that into our grandson's room, who is 12 now. But I still have a pantry area in there, and I'm going to show you here in a minute. But, yeah, that's how we started stocking. I prayed, and I said, if you let me survive Y2K and feed my kids, I promise you, Lord, that I will become a prepper, and I'd be ready for anything. And it has saved us over the years. But I'm fixing to take you in here and show you this room. And if you've hung with me this long, I'll show you the empty pantry we got in there, and I'm going to show you how I do things now that the whole entire room is not a pantry. It's just for me and my husband. So I'm going to take you in there now. Okay, we're in my overstock room slash grandson's room. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna try to not make it too long. This is my overstock pantry in here. It's just a little closet my husband put in years ago. We ripped all the closets out of this room. They were designed crazy, so he did this for me. But anyway, you can see this is where I normally put our flower, which would normally be white lily, but of course we can't get it. I usually keep like 3 or 4 flowers there, the self-rising, and then I keep 1 or 2 of the all-purpose. Then there's my oatmeal. Condiment shelf. I got a few peanut butters. I keep the little small jars because once you open that, if you don't eat it fast, when we had all 6 kids here, we used to get the big ones, but it's just me and my husband, of course, small ones. Our condiment section is very low. Now I do have all this in the other pantry area of the house, but this is normally pretty full. And then we're going down here and you can see I thought I had condensed milk stocked up, but I only have 2 cans there. I didn't realize we'd went through that much. I can use my Nido milk for bacon and biscuits and stuff like that until I can find that evaporated milk at on sale. It's so expensive now. And then the next shelf is just vegetables. That little slot right there, that's where green beans usually are. And these vegetables are usually stacked too high. You know, I stack it on up there. And then, of course, I have no peaches. I've got some pears there, but, you know, I like the peaches to make the cobbler. But I've only got a couple cans of pears, actually. It's low. The applesauce, the unsweetened applesauce, I keep that because, you know, if you can't afford eggs or you can't get eggs, you can use applesauce, unsweetened applesauce, in a lot of your, you know, cakes and stuff like that. It replaces eggs. And then, of course, I've just got one container of milk, couple of things of oil, which we don't use. That oil is not good for you. You know, I had open heart surgery, triple bypass in 2009, and that is pretty much the culprit because I love fried food. I don't anymore. I try to eat healthy now, but that's just there just in case. Who knows? It's a prepper thing. And then this down here is our canned meat, which, you know, the Keystone is the best. We love it. You know, and then we got some Walmart meat. This is all so low. It's scary. I can't even believe I've let this get so low. But, yeah, that's our canned meat. We love the chicken. We go through that quite a bit. We love it. And then down on this bottom shelf, it would be my, this is where my beans, look, I am just about out. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying not to bang and make noise. Keep the camera as steady as I can. But that, you know, I have that other box, the plastic container in the other room. So what I'm going to do is, I've only got like 1 of each in here. So I'm just going to, I got the bean soup we love. Lentils are great. Kidney beans, of course. I have no pintos, so you see me picking up pintos, but I got some in the other container in the other room. So what I'm going to do is just take this out of here and take it to the other pantry. And then that way, when I start restocking my beans, I'll know they're all new and fresh. And that I have to use these first. And this is my container for rice, which is empty. You see me buy some, so I'm gonna put everything in here and I'll show you a clip of what it looks like when I get my stuff I bought in here. It still looks empty. And, but before I do that, I'm going to kind of pan you around here and try not to make you dizzy and show you. I'm going to go ahead and shut this actually. I'm going to shut these closets and then show you up here. See on top of that, right up there? That's where paper towels are usually stocked. I usually keep the big packs up there. You know, during the 2020, this room was packed with, I mean, ridiculous. But I didn't have to go to the store. And then across over here is where I usually keep big things of toilet paper. And I didn't have to run to the store and try to, you know, in the toilet paper madness. I had plenty. I have this stock, and then I also have more in the house somewhere. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I was stocked. So now I'm going to bring you back around over here and show you. This is all the paper towels right now I have, and they're in this little, that's my, in that little basket. So you wouldn't even know that had paper towels if you walked in this bedroom. But yeah, so now I got, that is one thing I do have to restock for sure, and I hate to. It's so expensive, but I'm going to get on it. And we are on a budget. We cannot. Oh, see the road atlas right there? My husband's going to teach our grandson how to read a map because they don't teach kids anything anymore these days in school. So he's got that right there. He's going to start teaching him how to read a map. And then if you open this, you know, if you're back here and you're walking into the room, just looks like a little nightstand or a little dresser, right? But if you open the drawer, it's spices, and it's very low. You can see. Oh my goodness gracious. I am so low on spices, it's not even funny. Of course, just me and my husband. It might last a while. I'm used to having shelves and shelves of this stuff when the kids were all here. But anyway, I do need some spices. So shut that drawer, and we'll open the next one. Ooh, it's salt. Salt's important. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more baking stuff. The next drawer. Well, it's supposed to be full of Tylenol and Advil, stuff like that. But it's not. These right here come in handy. That was really great during the storm when we didn't have water. We could just wipe off with that. And then the bottom drawer is all toothpaste, toothbrushes, deodorant, stuff like that. I'm trying to be quick here without making you dizzy. I know these cameras will make you dizzy. Okay, around over here. This is coffee creams. That's some of the cream I just bought. But there's 3 cans of coffee. That should be stacked way up, and it's not. But in this little thing right here, I'm going to open this up and show you. It's empty as well, but that's where we keep our extra soaps. I've got an obsession with that Dollar General hand soap. That's about all I got in there. Shampoos, everything is low. So I'm going to shut that back down. And then we're going to come back around here very slowly. And I'm going to show you under this bed. Okay. More. This is completely full. This whole side of the bed over here, this is all freeze-dried food. Hamburger meat and the eggs. This is just the ready-to-eat meals. I don't know how many cases of that stuff we have, but we have a lot. We're like, our kids are going to inherit all this, more than likely. I joke with them and tell them that stuff. right. I've got the stuff put in here now. You can see it still looks empty. I had to put one of the self-rising flour. I got two, and I put one in the other pantry because we finished off our white lily. Oh, so sad, but maybe I'll find it on sale one day. Yep, this is it. It still looks empty. I got my mushrooms in there. Right there. I got my mayonnaise that I bought. Of course, my crackers. I'm going to have to get oatmeal. And then right here. Oh, yeah. My green beans I bought. You see me buy that. And then my corned beef right there. Bought that. And right here is where I will start restocking beans. I've got my llamas and my pintos in there right now. And then I've got 2 bags of rice in there. We'll get that restocked. Well, guys, if you've hung with me this long, I sure do appreciate you. We're going to get through this snowstorm as soon as it melts off. I'm going to get out there and go to the grocery outlet. So please, just like, subscribe, and comment. Please leave those great tips for me. And I will definitely see you on the next video. Bye now.